Who would you rather deal with? Someone who always respects your property rights, would never forcefully extract money from you on a personal level, friends or business associates? Who would you rather deal with? Those that always respect your property rights and would never forcefully extract money from you? Or those who, if the majority thought it was okay, would forcefully extract money from you?
This interview has been a series of these little tricky questions of yours, trying to get me to conclude that the government's illegitimate.
No, I'm not saying that the government's illegitimate. What I'm saying is
about
that
the fifth line of questions where
is
you
that
try to do
redistribution of wealth is illegitimate because it implies the initiation of physical force against people.
If it is done by the consent of the people, then it's
done by the consent of the majority, but not by all the people. Okay. It's done by some people.
I don't think that I'm going to convince you, and I don't think you're going to convince me.
Right, and that's perfectly okay.
And I appreciate the chance to talk with you.
But could you answer that question about?
I've answered the questions as best I can, John.
Okay, you prefer not to answer any more questions?
No, I'll answer your questions all day, but they've got to start making some sense.
Well, what's wrong with the question I asked you about who would you rather deal with? It gives the viewers an insight of your character, who you like to relate to.
Obviously, I want to deal with people that are going to obey the laws and respect personal rights.
As long as it's legal, it's okay with you.
As long as what's legal?
Whatever they do, as long as it's legal, it's okay. You think it's more...
Well, if the laws are wrong, then they need to be changed.
Right. Okay, so my question was, who would you rather deal with? Those people that would always respect your property rights and would never forcefully extract money from you? Or those who, if the majority thought it was okay, would forcefully extract money from you? On a personal basis.
I really think we've probably beaten this to death. If there are any viewers still watching this show, they are gluttons for punishment.
They want to know your answer to that question.
Well, I think they'd like to know why I've sat here so long listening to these questions that are going nowhere.
Well, let me commend you for that, because I think that's great that you're willing to have your reasoning examined.
I do have other interviews I've got to get to. So I appreciate the opportunity.
And you don't want to answer that question?
John, I've answered it. I believe in majority rule. Okay. And I've made that very clear.
Okay, Congressman. Okay. Thanks for the interview.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for watching. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Did you find it intellectually stimulating?
No.
No. Well, you see.
You really are an asshole.
You think so? Why do you think that, Congressman?